Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to What's the Damage. In today's video, oh boy, it's gonna be a little complicated because it might just be one of the most controversial opinions I will ever share on this channel, and it's gonna be pretty complicated to talk about, but I'm gonna try to get my opinions out here anyway, and now before you attack me in the comment section, I want to just point out a few things. The first is that everybody is entitled to their opinions, and just because somebody thinks differently than you doesn't give you the right to attack them, and berate them or try to make yourself seem more superior to them. Everybody thinks the way that they do, and I promise if you just watch until the end, even if you don't agree, you might understand why I think the way that I do, okay? But the title of the video might have been a little misleading, or I didn't specify enough, about fictional characters changing and whatnot. Let me explain a little bit better what I meant by that. When I say that fictional characters shouldn't change, it's like, for example, there's something that's been happening now with Marvel, and DC, certain old classic superhero and villain characters, where they are taking some of them and trying to change them. They're trying to make them appeal more to today's audiences, and in certain contexts, it's actually pretty cool. It's really interesting, and superhero characters, have always been predominantly white. We've always had them depicted as a white, either men or women. Usually Americans, blonde with light colored eyes, and like Spider-Man, Captain America, pretty much all of the Avengers, Iron Man. So everybody, the superhero genre has always been very predominantly white. We've had exceptions, like for example, we've had Black Panther, which is a very good, how can I say, representation of the African American race. It was very good, very successful movie, amazing character with a great backstory, a really rich history, and there are my personal favorites like Spider-Man, the Hulk, and over in DC, I love Superman and Batman, and these characters have always been the same, they have been depicted differently, in the silver screen, different actors and actresses have played these heroes and villains, and but the characters have always been the same. Spider-Man has always been Peter Parker, despite being portrayed by different actors, aside from the old ones, we've had Tobey Maguire, we've had Andrew Garfield, now Tom Holland, and then there was the Into the Spider-Verse that introduced Miles Morales, which is the black Spider-Man, as in black colored skin, not the black suit, that we saw in Spider-Man 3 when he merged with Venom, but now here's the thing. I'm all for cultural diversity, you can make different characters, you can make minorities be more prominent in cinema and books and TV shows to try to give them a better voice, that's fine. But when you start to change things that were always one way just as an attempt to appeal to a minority, then that's what I think is not necessarily wrong. I just think it's a little misguided. I think that the attempt is good, the intention is good, but the attempt, the execution comes off as a little strange, because to me you're kind of forcing it a little bit, like if you make Captain America black, I mean, it's good cultural diversity, you're appealing to a much wider audience and a group of oppressed people in history, but Captain America was never black to begin with. The essence of the character has always been a Caucasian white male who rose to I do believe he was experimented on, they tested out a super soldier serum and he became much stronger, Captain America back in the day, he came at a time when, the black community wasn't very well looked upon, so to try to make him back then as a black person would have gotten a lot of controversy because the world was still much more racist today than they are, much more racist than it is today, Times change, I get that, that's fine, but it doesn't mean that the entertainment should change necessarily along with it. Okay, listen, I am very well aware that the internet today, the world today is very overly sensitive and too butthurt, and you guys jump to conclusions. Everything is racist, everything is homophobic, everything is this and that. Just shut the hell up and let me give my opinion, okay? And you'll understand what I'm talking about, okay? Just chill, because I think at this point in the video, there are gonna be some hate comments, so just let me explain, okay? I don't see the necessity of Captain America being black or Asian or whatever the hell either minority you want to insert here, It's Captain America. It's not Captain Japan or Captain Africa, okay? I understand that, you know, Americans are very diverse, you know, not all of them are white. There are many black Americans, you know, there are Asian Americans, there are European Americans. I understand that, but the essence of the character created by Stan Lee was to represent America at the time, you know? Instead of changing him to appeal to America now, why not just make a new character that appeals more to a wider audience? That makes a lot more sense to me, you know? I'm all for minorities being represented more in the cinema. We've seen Shang-Chi. I think it was Shang-Chi, that new Marvel movie about Asian superheroes. You know, that was an amazing way for you to draw more attention to Asian culture, the same way Black Panther was, you know. Instead of taking an old character who was predominantly a certain kind of a race, you know, and changing him, you made a whole new cast of characters with a new movie, a new mythology and lore to appeal to the Asian community. That is amazing. That is perfect. That there gets my stamp of approval, you know. Now, if you all of a sudden want to make Spider-Man Asian, I'm gonna be pissed, because Spider-Man was never Asian to begin with, you know. I've had a conversation with a cousin of mine involving this, you know, some time ago, and he thinks differently, you know, but maybe he's just a lot quicker to embrace change, you know. He is the kind of person who embraces change almost instantly, you know. Like, if anything changes, no matter how crazy it is, he's like the first one to accept it, you know, because he thinks he's very diverse, you know, in different things and this and that, you know. But honestly, I just think if you stop to think about it, not everything needs to be changed, you know. Not everything, as some things are so good the way they are that there's no necessity to tweak them, you know, but people still try anyway, you know. They keep trying and trying and trying and trying until finally, you know, people like me get angry, you know. It doesn't really make sense, you know. It's like when they released a remake of the Fantastic Four movie, you know, and all of them used to be white, and then all of a sudden the Human Torch was black. But wait a minute, isn't the Human Torch and Invisible Woman supposed to be brother and sister? Unless, I didn't watch this movie, so I don't really know the lore. Maybe he was adopted or something, you know. Maybe that's what they tried to do there. But it doesn't make sense, because like you want to appeal to minorities, Hollywood, I understand, but you're shoehorning people who have been oppressed in the past into roles that don't make sense for them, you know. It's just really, really strange. Like and I know that some of you my comments to some of you might come off as racist, and I don't care. That's not the intention here. If that's what you understand, then I don't know, man, go do something else. Go watch another video. You might have noticed that I'm really not in a good mood right now, you know, so I just don't want to be attacked for no reason, you know, to all of these overly sensitive, butthurt people, you know. Just chill the hell out, okay? It's my opinion, and I just don't think that you should mess with something that's been the same for so many years. There's no reason to change it, you know. Look, call me old-fashioned if you will, or whatever the hell you want, but I just don't see any reason for you to take a character and suddenly change him to appear. There was even this, I don't really know exactly to what extent this was actually serious, you know, if there was a petition for it, or just kind of, it was even like considered, but they were trying to make Superman now like a transgender cross-dressing, I don't know, like they were gonna make Superman out to be a transgender, or maybe just gay or something. This is really stupid, you know. I'm not J.K. Rowling. I'm not against the transgender community. I'm not homophobic. I recorded a video talking about this a long time ago, but I'll probably redo it because the lighting kind of sucks, you know. But if you want to watch the old one, here it is, you know, where I talk about the concept of homosexuality and how I don't have anything against it, you know. Coincidentally, I was wearing the same shirt, this red one, for that video. But yeah, even though I don't have anything against y'all, I don't think that you should be infiltrating literally every single goddamn inch of pop culture, man, you know. Superman was never gay, and he never will be. He was never a transgender, and he never will be. He was never a woman, and he never will be. It's really simple, you know. I mean, you can't like I love dogs so much, but I'm really starting to hate this one in particular, man. Let me try again. So Superman was never any of these things, you know, and he never will. But you can't just take something that's been the same way for 50 years and suddenly, because you feel like it, because you think it's going to appeal to somebody, you know. There's probably whoever owns the rights to Superman today, whoever is in charge at DC, you know, obviously it's a woman, or a transgender woman, or a lesbian woman, you know. It's somebody in one of these minority stages, you know, minority groups, you know, those who are oppressed, who want to show the world world that they're not going to stand for, you know? And that's fine, just not this way. Do not take a character that I love and make him something that he's not, you know? It's the same thing with Disney. When they took over Star Wars, they started to create a whole bunch of random crap and make new movies and this and that. According to Disney, it is canon, and fine, whatever. Go ahead and make those new movies canon, you know? Take away all of the work that was put into the Clone Wars, the mythology, the books, the games, you know? But I am not going to follow them as canon. I consider the old movies to be the best ones in the original stories, you know? But it's totally fine. But I don't understand the reason for you to make Superman or Batman. What if they make Wonder Woman, like, what if they make her Wonder Man? But wait a second, it's trying to appeal to men now. Is that going to make any sense at all? Probably wouldn't, because I don't think it's the same thing, right? We're talking about people who are oppressed and minority. Okay, yeah, that one was probably kind of a... Okay, I took it in the wrong direction there, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, okay? There's no reason for you to take a character who has been the same way for so many years. Even if you do try to make Wonder Woman into a guy, it's gonna be weird. What if you make her into a lesbian who likes other women? Or what if you turn her into a transgender, you know? Because you're trying to appeal to the transgender community. So are you going to make Wonder Woman be a cross-dresser? Would that make any sense, you know? You guys are trying to take things that we have gotten used to, that have been the same way for so many years, and trying to twist it around to fit your own narratives, you know? And that's not how the band plays. That's not how it works, man, you know? Spider-Man being Miles Morales, he's black now. It was really weird at first for me because I was used to the white Peter Parker. But hey, there's the whole Spider-Verse thing. It established that there are multiple different Spider-Men, you know, in different universes. Then okay, fine. Miles Morales is just a different version of Spider-Man. That's fine. The character is still the same, you know, with the same powers, the same sort of mythology. Nothing too much changed there, you know. But if you started to make Spider-Man into a girl, then that's when I would really lose my patience, you know? And also with this damn dog. Oh God. What a day, huh? What a freaking day. I don't even know what else I can say, guys, you know, it just doesn't make sense, you know, let's just leave the damn characters as they are. Don't make the Hulk be pink all of a sudden, okay? Don't turn him into a woman. Don't take Batman and make him out to be a poor, freaking miserable bastard who, I don't know, man. There's no reason for you to change. The origin stories have always been the same. There's no reason for you to change them. We already get different actors interpreting them in cinema, and that's already good variety enough because each one will bring it. Even though I'm not really a big fan of Robert Pattinson depicting Batman, you know, that's just really freaking weird. I just don't know who the hell had that idea there. I just don't see it happening, you know, but I will see the movie. I'm curious, but unless that guy put on a lot of weight, you know, but it's just really strange getting someone from across the pond, a thin, scrawny guy, known for playing Edward, you know, Cullen in freaking Twilight to be Batman. I don't know, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe it'll be a kick-ass movie. Maybe he'll have a really good performance, you know, but I just don't see it, you know. I just don't see the whole gothic Batman little look approach thingy. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end it here, okay? I just don't see how there has to be so much appeal to all these communities. You know, there are other ways that you can spread the word that it's okay to be gay or trans or whatever the hell you want, you know, but not this way. Not this way. Don't mess with the freaking characters, man. They've been around for so long, and Stan Lee would probably be rolling in his grave if he found out that freaking, I don't know, Spider-Man was like a cross-dressing, I don't know, man. Anyway, whether or not you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments below, but keep it PG or else your comment will be flagged, not by me, but automatically by YouTube, you know, so no use trying to spread hate with curse words and whatnot. If you happen to like this video or dislike it, you can give it a like or a dislike to express your opinion about it, you know, and if you think I deserve it, if you like this video, then subscribe for more, and also hit the notification bell so you can know exactly what time I upload, because it's videos every single day, sometimes multiple if I can get some work done, so it's all good. This is Chazzy, signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Where do I look again? Oh yeah, roll the outro screen.